Good afternoon, I hope everyone's doing well. It's been about a week since the general election and they're just beginning to settle on the Conservative Party or the remnants of the party and what is remaining. A lot of people still are vying for Cami Badenoch to become the next leader of the Conservative Party. She is allegedly a stooge of the Uni-Party wet section of the Conservatives. I personally think it would be a mistake to install Badenoch. She's been attacking Suella Braverman, who's been over in the States recently, about her attacks on the wokery, basically, the rainbow flag and whatnot. And that's Badenoch's gripe with Suella. But on the flip side of that, we've also got the Conservative former MP Andrea Jenkins calling Badenoch out and saying that basically she is just a party stooge and she'll say anything to anyone to further her own position. I tend to agree with Andrea, to be honest. I tend to feel that she speaks a lot of sense. She was a good MP. Personally, I think that Kemi Badenoch will say anything to anybody if it will get her closer to the top job. We know that she is a puppet of Michael Gove. We know this. We know that he is still the puppet master of her from behind the scenes. And we also know that nothing about her political views before 2015 is known. It's all been scrubbed from the internet, which in my opinion is a bit suspect. What was she so in favour of, or what views were so controversial that we can't know about them now? Could it be she supported the EU? Could it be she's actually a one-nation conservative masquerading as somebody a bit more to the right of centre? We don't really know because it's all been scrubbed, and I find that highly suspicious. So I don't trust Badenoch. I do not trust her at all. I wouldn't trust her as far as I could throw her, which isn't very far, but I still wouldn't trust her. However, the lessons that need to be learned from the Conservatives, they may have to find out the hard way. It seems like they're not listening to the voters, they don't actually understand their base anymore, and this could be a drawn-out process, I think. I think it could go on for quite some time. But who would you pick to be the leader? As I say, I don't like any of them, to be honest. I mean, Braverman, she says the right things, but she's all mouth and no trousers. She tries to say, well, it's government responsibility or collective responsibility tied her hands. I don't particularly buy that. I'm sorry, I don't buy that. You're elected on a manifesto and you need to deliver that manifesto. A lot of people are saying that they lost the election because they didn't listen to the voters and they wrecked the country and all the infighting. All of those things are a factor, and I won't shy away from that. They are all a factor. However, the biggest thing that people forget is that who was in power during lockdown? It was the Conservatives. What do we know from Canada? Well, if you look at Trudeau, he's polling about 20 points behind the opposition. And if you look what happened to the woke Jacinda Ardern in New Zealand, she was voted out as well. People didn't like getting locked down. People didn't like it. Yes, they can sell it once and say it was a virus, and the country went on with it in the spirit of, for the greater good. However, people are really, really pissed off, pardon my language, at the government for the lockdowns, and it's time to pay the piper. A lot of people are still really upset. A lot of people were hurt, both on an emotional and a psychological level, by the lockdowns, and this is the political reckoning of that. I think that's the biggest reason the Tories were voted out, personally, because of the hangover from the pandemic. That is my opinion. Every politician who is in government around the world is being punished for that. Anyway, if you agree with me, let me know, comment below, and give this video a like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for your time.